Hello everybody, my name is Skills27 and welcome back to some more Minecraft Agrarian Skies. Hell yeah. Everything's cruising quite well in our Agrarian Skies world over here. We've got our systems running here. We got our harvester over here getting us our redstone. And we do have two magmatic animals. One's kind of fluttering, one's kind of having trouble keeping up here with the lava supply, but I'm not too worried about that. I mean, that doesn't have to be running that fast. Got a ton of this bloodwood that we can't really use, so. Anyway, another thing we've got going here is our mob essence tank that I created a while back. It is completely full. Gonna have to figure out something to do with that. Now, we are gonna need that stuff to get going on some mob farms, like an Enderman farm or Wither skeleton farm at the most, so that we can get an automatic coal going, and then coal can turn into sulfur. And I've got a big plan for a power supply, which is going to be really cool, hopefully, but we're going to need a lot of mob essence for that. So hopefully we'll be able to get into that soon, so that we don't waste very much mob essence. Sorry about the lag again, guys. Today's really bad, actually, compared to what it's usually at. It's quite weird, actually. So yeah, so today I wanted to do two things. I wanted to set up an auto soul sand creating / sifting system, but as well I also wanted to set up some extra storage fixing stuff. So as we can see, I've got an ME drive here, and this guy's almost full actually. I created another 16K because these guys actually weren't quite enough, and I created another ME drive here. And it's just like our storage is just taking up too much space. We can be a lot more efficient with that. Okay, so how we're going to want to do that is I just want to see, do we have a 64K? I don't think we do. I'm going to go ahead and start crafting a 64K. 64K storage. Simply because we should be able to craft one really quickly here. And because we're gonna need one for like our wood and our saplings and our redstone, like the stuff that we're getting out of our tree farms. Because I mean, it's gonna take a lot of space to get all that stuff in and stuff. So, but yeah, while that's crafting, what I want to get going here is something called an IO port. Now, for those of you who are not new to Applied Energistics, you know exactly what an IO port is. Wow, we're really lagging today, actually. So yeah, an IO port. Gonna have to craft one of those. It's gonna need two ME drives, it looks like. So let's go ahead and grab two of those, which are gonna take probably, yep, a few more basic processors. So let's go ahead and get crafting. I don't know, let's craft a stack of them automatically if I do want to add. And let's get you going. We have chests, we have everything, we just need some of these basic processors, so we're just gonna have to wait for those to cook up. Over there, let's see, these guys are crafting. It's crafting all these, that's weird. Wonder why it's having trouble crafting. None of our furnaces are being used. That's very interesting. Are you almost done? You're not working. Here's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes it's just bugging out a little bit, so what I want to do is jump up here. If I stop lagging enough to jump up there, there we go. Pop you off. And plop you back down. Like that. Hopefully it'll show us what's going on now. There we go. Now it's telling me what we're crafting here. And 64K apparently is done. Let's see if that's correct. It is correct. cool. 64K storage. Finished up. So we're not going to throw that in quite yet. I want to get my I/O port going. We need our basic processors going here. Oh man, this lag is just driving me nuts. Also, just a little bit of heads up news for those of you who are excited about modded Minecraft in a vanilla world, or not in a vanilla world, modded Minecraft in a normal world. I'm actually starting a new, or I've started a new world in Resident Rise Lite, and it's running very quickly. Not quite sure how it's going to run with full everything. I'm not sure how it's going to run when we've got like recording and everything on, but it should run just fine, I hope. So yeah, so this I/O port allows us to interact with our system using these ME drives. So what we do basically is place it down, and it allows you to place in our drives here, and it'll put all the items from the drive into our system, or you can click that and from our system into the drive, which is actually quite useful. So what I want to do as well is get something called a partition editor. Okay, and that's it right there. Just gonna need a servo and a crafting bench. Let's craft up a crafting bench. There we go. And back to you. If it'll let me do that. Holy smokes, this is bad, 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 bad. You're almost done, please. Okay, so that's done. Now I want to go and I take this partition editor, and what we're going to do basically is we place it down anywhere really. And what we can do is we can place a drive in, like this drive, and what we can do is we can format it, saying, basically whitelisting it, saying that, okay, only this item can go in here. I don't want any of these other items in. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of you. Can I like grab like one? Yeah, okay. And one of you, one of you, one of you, oh, one of you, 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 maybe one of you too. I'll just grab one of you as well, and one of you as well. You, one of you. I'm basically just grabbing one of everything that we have a bunch of. One of everything that we're gonna end up getting a lot of. The sand I'm not quite gonna do. I think the sand's just coming in from our system, but the ice is actually quite handy. Actually, I'm gonna do the sand. Yeah, the ice is a challenge. We need 5,000 ice. So that's what I've been doing for the past little bit. Is I've been getting ice and creating it with a glacial reciprocator, which we actually made one already. So let's run over here and I'll show you. I'll give you a quick look at it. I just placed it right on top of the aqua waste accumulator over here, simply because free water, you know, might as well use it, right? So this guy will create ice just as long as you give it constant feed of water. So it's producing ice there, and it does use up a little bit of power. And then producing ice into our system, which is pretty nice. Now, wow, I am really sorry about the lag today, guys. I don't know why it's so bad today. Got Optifine installed, as you can see, but it's still pretty bad. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's all the mobs or something. But anyway, so then we go into our partition editor, and all we do is shift the item in, and we can whitelist all these items into our system, or into this singular system. Pretty cool. And then we just click format, grab it, and all we want to do is come in here, place it in here, and whoa, why did that do that? Oh. Alright, So we just want to do that, actually. There we go. And one quick thing before we do that. I'm gonna drop all these guys in there, because we don't need these anymore. Almost done, buddy. Seriously. This is horrible. Okay, go in. Alright, so now, as you can see, watch here. Oh, see if I can get a better view of it, actually. If it'll let me, like, move. There we go. Okay, so you can see right there. Let's hit. Oh, there we go. See that right there? So we hit this, plop it in, and it'll begin to fill up with stuff from our port here, as you can see. So watch here. See how everything's starting to empty out? That. Oh, look at that. See? So if we escape, we can see a lot of ports just emptied out. Is it done? Not quite done yet. Look at that. Still pulling items out. Oh, there goes that one. Right? Like, that's where all of our storage was being used. Because probably what was happening was these 16K storages, they don't have very much storage. This 16K, it can't hold that much. So when you end up putting bloodwood in there, you've got 16,000 bloodwood in a 16K storage. You're going to use up your entire storage. Like this 64K, as you can see, is almost halfway already. And it's 64K. Like, it's a lot. And it's still moving on. Like, there's still stuff flowing in constantly. And this one 64K should solve our storage issue. And until we need to do it, we're not gonna, one second here. Until we need to actually fix our storage situation, we're not gonna partition anything else. Because this is the only thing that we need to partition. Halfway there already. Like, this stuff is going rapid, man. It's crazy. And now it's just going up by one simply because stuff in the system, right? So place that in there, and this guy now is partitioned, which means that it's got all the items that it needs to have, right? Now every item that comes in will go in there. Isn't that cool? Now they're all green. So that takes care of our storage issue. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about was I was working on that 16 million storage cell, and it just keeps running out of diamonds. Like, we're not getting enough diamonds fast enough. So what I did was I got rid of two pulverizers here, and I hooked up a straight pulverizer here, which is producing gravel. So that's producing gravel now, and this one is going to be sifting through gravel now, which is really nice to have, because that way we're getting twice as many diamonds as we originally were, which is pretty cool. Another thing that we're going to need to do is, like I said, we want to work on a soul sand thing today. So if we go ahead and go to craft a, I want to craft up a vacuum hopper. And vacuum hopper needs a hopper, but I'm sure we can manage to get a hopper. Definitely not short on ender pearls, I know that for sure. You gonna work, please? Let's go. There we go. This is actually a joke. I said shift click, you motherfucker. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. I just shouldn't have recorded an episode today. No idea what's going on. No idea why it's so laggy. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Vacuum hopper. Okay. Got our vacuum hopper. Another thing we're going to need is an aqueous accumulator. So let's craft a bigger one of those. Oh, we're just missing a bucket. Let's craft up a few of you. Upwards accumulator. Bam. Cool stuff. And we're actually gonna need a bucket, in fact. That's good. Now, what else do we need? Pulverizers, igneous extruder. I've got a list, by the way. That's why I'm like looking down on my list. And yes, I do have machine frames auto crafting, but I'm just too lazy to go ahead and type that in and stuff. Okay, bud. Let's grab, I don't know, a bunch of them. 4. Good enough. Okay, let's go. This is actually horrible, guys. I've never had it be this bad before for me. Alright, that's everything we need. Good stuff. So now what we're going to want to do is run a nice item duct line over here to where our vacuum hopper will be. So everything's being sucked into there, right? So let's just do this. Bang, bang, bang. And we'll put our vacuum hopper right there, in fact, so that nothing is being a problem for us. Bam. This we want the back. Want to help with the back? Go slower. That'd be great. The back, please. So at the back, that's the top. We don't want it output in the top. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Could you go any slower? Like, really? Like, are you almost done? Okay, let's go. There we go. That should be the back. Do it! Go! I'm clicking you. Thank you. I clicked you. I clicked you. You motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Gonna wanna do that. Nope. Can't even frickin' access the thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna switch it. Screw it. It's not gonna do anything. Just go. Oh my god. Why is the vacuum hopper so big? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a long episode. I wanted to make this episode nice and short. Apparently not. Okay. You almost done. Lever. Lever, please. Lever. I typed in lever. Thank you. Oh my god, it's so slow. I have no idea why it's so slow. Why do you have to be so slow? Why do you have to be so slow? I'm gonna try something. That work. That make it faster? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Might have made it have less lag spikes, because those aren't lag spikes. It's more like non-lag spikes arriving a lot. That's better. See? Diamond. Bang. Diamond. They're actually like contemplating whether they want to go there or here. That's cool. Okay. So these guys are hooked up to everything. I did all this off camera just because, as you saw, it lags quite a bit. And now we just need to place in our mycelium. Like so, like so. And then what we need is an aqueous accumulator, which will give all these guys water. Oh my god. Just be done already. You just be done. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is taking way too long. Like, how do I explain it when I can't even move? Like, oh my god. Oh my, just fuck off. Okay, let's go. Let's get stuff done while the lag spike's gone. Okay, plant our torch back. You know, that could be causing some lag issues. F7's on. 7 should be off now. I think it is. Good stuff. Okay. Fluiducts, you're done. So you will center here, and for symmetry reasons, we're going to pull you off. Okay. We're going to want aqueous accumulator. Right over here. And you will be able to output water, but I'm going to make you more efficient by putting some water around you. Gonna need it. Okay. If you'll actually stop lagging and work. I don't think it was that F7 problem. I don't think that was the problem. Okay. Let's go get some buckets of water. Don't walk off the ledge. Don't walk off the ledge, just get some water. Oh my goodness. You guys might not be able to see how laggy it is on YouTube. This is just, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna grab this. Do it. Well, the F7 thing was helping my lag out a little bit, actually. Not having as frequent lag spikes. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright, guys, we're back! Sorry, I just had to go for a little bit. I'm tired now. Running up and down the stairs is tiring, my friends. Alright, so, these guys are now filled up with the gooey goodness. And now, we get a lag spike. Damn it. Okay. Come on! Okay. So what we need to do is we need to set up 2 pulverizers to turn the cobblestone into gravel, and then the gravel into sand. Okay, so we also need an igneous extruder to actually get sand going, so, yeah. Alright, so, this one has a byproduct of dust. So I'm going to let that go into a garbage can. This one has a byproduct of sand, which is good. This guy has no byproducts at all. Cool. So you're outputting to the left. So you're inputting to the right and outputting to the bottom and to the back. And you are inputting in the top, outputting red to the bottom and yellow to the left. Cool stuff. Okay. Oh, we don't want it to the bottom. We want it to the right. Like that. Cool. Now we just place that there. And in fact, we want that outputting there. Oh, no, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, good enough. Alright, and if we get enough not lag that we can actually do this, we're good, be good. Okay. And then we need to just hook up an item duct at the back here. Item duct going like so. If it'll work. There we go. And plop you to be dead, and you to be good. And I believe we actually have advanced jetpacks on this map. That was random. But yeah, so I think we actually have these jetpack stuff. It's jetpack mod that runs off of RF, so I gotta check that out. Jetpack. Maybe not. Maybe it was somebody else who added it to the pack. I'm not sure. Alright, so that's going there. And then all we need is something called a trash can. Yep, that's right. Trash can. Need some cobblestone, some stone. We can work that out. And we're also going to need some power, so we need some conduits. So let's grab some conduits. Conduit. We got lots of hardened energy cells, conduits. It's good stuff. And then we can craft up our trash can. Hopefully we have enough of everything. We do. Not just nice and fancy and snazzy. And what the trash can does is it just takes all the items and throws it away. Why are we doing this? Because I really don't want to run pipes. That's why. It will produce dust every once in a while, but in fact, here's what we're going to do. If we have enough item ducts, we're going to avoid using the trash can. Just simply because, like, it's kind of a waste of items. So I'm going to try my best to avoid using the trash can. And see if we can hook this up right into our system over here. Like that. Like that. Alright. So everything's hooked up. Everything is doing good. All we need is some power being run to these guys. We'll do it like that because it's the way it's gotta be. I know this isn't the most compact thing in the world, but who cares? And in fact, we've even got some power right over here that we can hook it up to. Give me some cobble. Just like so. Cool. And let's do bang. And bang. Cool. So now those should have power. Probably gonna have to add another dynamo there. I can do that later if it's not efficient enough. Probably not. I also added a few more sludge boilers because we need a lot of sand for one of our challenges and a lot of dirt. I believe these make sand and dirt, both of them, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so I made 2 more sludge boilers. These these dynamos, 2 dynamos, probably not efficient enough, and that just hurt me pretty badly. And yeah, these guys have power though, but it's using up the sludge because 1 isn't enough to use up all the sludge. And again, we're going for efficiency here. So yeah, now these guys should have lots of power. I want to see if they're going to be able to run because we need 1 dynamo to run these guys. So actually, let's see if we can craft it quickly craft up a dynamo. So let's grab a nice steam dot screen now. Steam, and that should be enough of thing. Cool. 1 and 2 and 2. 2, please. Oh, give me 3. Isn't that just perfect? Thanks, bud. Because of all the lag that we got. Okay. And do we need one of you? I don't know, do we? Yes, we do. We do indeed need one of you. Redstone transmission coil. Let's just do it. Come on. There we go. 1 of you, and then we should be able to do that. Cool. Very cool. Now we've got 1 of you. We're going to need some more item ducts, probably. Some more conduits, probably. Let's go hook it up. We're going to need some fluid ducts as well, in fact. Because what we're going to need to do is hook this guy up with some coolant. And then we'll be good to go. So, do we have any coolant? We don't have a coolant. We don't have like a coolant line. Okay, well what we're going to do, just for the moment, we're going to pop you off. I'm going to steal you. Put you like right here. No, not an item duct. I want my ice machine right there. And we want like that. Output to the back. And input to the back maybe. No, we want it to output to How are we gonna give this water? If it's put into the back. You gonna let me jump? Apparently it doesn't want me to jump. Okay, now I can jump. Right over here, where is not what I wanted to go, but oh well. Alright, and let's do this. Come on, just give me some time. Give me a little bit of time, please, and thank you. There we go. So it seems like, in fact, we're just gonna have to remove you. Do that, and then move you. Do that, and then do that. So we want you to input and output. Output the top. Made a few snowballs, that's not a big deal. Cool. So now, okay, so now we got a coolant line. So we got our item duct line here, coolant line there, power line here. So, pretty cool. We can do that, and just plop it down there. And this should be able to receive some charcoal soon enough. Just want to double check. Is this guy full of charcoal? Is he full? He is full. So as soon as this guy receives enough, as soon as this guy receives like one extra little bit of charcoal from our machine, we're probably out of bone meal. It's probably why it's running so slow. Unless so, oh no, it's not running yet. I just want to make sure I'm shifting before I walk off the ledge. Here. Okay, we're shifting. And you should be working, hopefully. While you're working, you're producing lots of charcoal. So you should be charcoal. You should be charcoal. And so should you. You should have charcoal in you. Ah, you got ice in you for some reason. Why do you have ice? We want this to be like last resort. Yeah. Is that gonna work? Or is this gonna still receive ice? No, it's still receiving ice. So, what we're gonna have to do is go up here, put less dense item ducts. Like that. Now this guy should be receiving charcoal. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's using up ice. Is that good? Are you gonna work? You gonna work? It was working for a second there, and then it got ice or something, I don't know. Anyway, so we can put that ice in off camera because it's gonna take too long. Let's go grab the lava. Put it in our igneous extruder, 9, and plop, ding ding ding, you're our winner. Hopefully we should have, at the beginning of the episode we had 19 diamonds. So let's hope by the end of the episode we've got a bunch of diamonds. And yeah. And I'll see how our storage system's working out, our new storage solution. That'll work out pretty cool, I hope. Let's do that. You can fill up with water, why not? You need water anyway, fill up with water. There we go, filling up with water, cool. Alright, so now you're working. You should be outputting sand, right? I think you are, there we go, that's working out. And it should be outputting into here, soon enough. And then being sifted to soul sand. Should be sifted. There it is. And soul sand is now being sifted. Cool, because that'll get us some nice nether quartz. And lots of nether wart and all kinds of nether stuff. Which is pretty cool. I started squeezing some apple juice. Getting some apple juice. I also started making vinegar, which is basically you squeeze some kind of juice, and then you put it in a pot, combine with a pot, and then it becomes vinegar. Okay, and then vinegar we need to challenge. One of the challenges is to get like 500 vinegar or something crazy like that. Just gotta plug it in. 1 second, guys. There we go. Plugged in. Go away with a message. Alright, good stuff. So yeah, now I'm not sure if the sand generation will be fast enough to run all these barrels, but if it isn't, that's fine. I mean, we're getting diamonds, we're getting emeralds, and we're getting soul sand sifting, so not too big of an issue. I don't think that's much of an issue at all, in fact. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Wait, why am I saying that? I haven't finished anything yet. Okay, so first I want to check out how this is doing. So I want to see how many items you have in you. About halfway. Good stuff. Right, so now all these items up here are all being stored, which is cool. And we're also getting nether quartz automatically now. We need 5,000 ice, so that we can work on in a few moments. And what we need here, so we need some double compressed sand. So let's look up sand. Got lots of, we can craft, nickel sand. Got a bunch of compressed sand. So we don't need double compressed sand. Doesn't look like we do. Let's do this. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I probably sent it all in already. That's what I did. I bet that's what I did. Alright, now these guys I want to make into double compressed sand, which we have to submit. So I will show you what I've been doing for the past little bit. This is why instead of putting the sand back into the sifter,
which is causing us problems, I'm actually just putting it into a system where I can use it to be compressed. Ding, ding, ding. 40, that's actually a pretty nice amount, in fact. I want to see if there's any quests that we can get started. I want to start on bees, because bees, if you haven't seen bees before, they're so much fun. The only problem is that we've got other stuff to do. So, anyway, border hoarding, open. Where's our sand treasury stuff? There it is, sands of time. Need some more double compressed sand. Oh, we're so close, only need 20. And then we'll get some cyclic assemblers, some more wood bags, and 2 full hearts. Pretty cool. Now, this one, we're not done yet. We can get it, soon enough. I wonder what we're done that one, that sounds cool. Pushing it, 1,000 pistons. That we can probably actually do. We need cobble and lots of wood. Let's go ahead and see if we can do it. So, if I taught my system how many pistons, I haven't. So let's teach my system how many pistons. System. Wanna learn how many pistons? Let's learn. We're gonna need, like, good cobblestone and good wood. Here. There we go. So I need to go to you and you to become normal cobblestone. And I want to see, actually, if we can use our bloodwood. Because if we can use our bloodwood, that would be awesome. That would really be awesome if we could use bloodwood. But I'm not sure if we can or not, so let's see. So I'm pretty sure, like, we got 2,800 iron. We should most likely be able to do that, I hope. Bloodwood planks. We should be able to use these to craft up a piston, I hope. Guess we'll have to see. If we can't, then we're going to have to use oak wood. Can we do that? I think we can. Uses for bloodwood planks can be used to make all this cool stuff. And fuel, and it's not saying that we can use it for pistons, so I'm not even going to trust it. And I'm going to get rid of that, because if we get rid of this, and then we put these guys in, it'll detect if it's an actual crafting recipe, and it's not. So we're going to take those out. And use vanilla oak wood. Kind of sucks, because we're running low on oak, because we're trying to submit it for one of our award stuff. I'm actually tackling a lot of awards a lot sooner than I should be, which can be an issue. Alright. So I think that's enough oak wood for now. Oak wood planks, is that enough? Should be. I hope. Is that enough for 1,000? Probably not enough for 1,000. So I'm going to teach you how to do that as well. So let's do this. Put our oak wood in. And encode the piston. Clear. And let's put you in as well. And encode that. Clear. Pretty cool. So let's toss both of you. We're on to our next page, by the way. Toss both of you in. I did a apple juice and a vinegar one. I did these guys. We let somebody do that. Yeah. Cool. So now, all we need to do is toss you in there. And piston. And we need 999 pistons. So craft. Let's go up to 999. Whoa, way too many. Way too many. Back down. Down. Up one more. And up to 999. Begin. Whew. Begin. Well, look how fast it's crafting them. Oh yeah, because it doesn't have to smelt anything up. It just needs to craft. So it should be going rapidly, and we should get our 999 pistons. And we should be able to complete this quest. Wow, so that shows you how fast, like, you know, the size of our thing, that shows you the speed at which it can go. One of the big things right now, I think, is that it actually has to craft the oak wood right now. Yep, it has to craft the oak wood. So, yeah, so that's the problem. That's why it's going so slow. That's why it was originally going extremely fast. Because when it has to start crafting 2 things in a row, it actually becomes quite difficult to do. Yeah, but also it's crafting all those other things. Don't forget. So, it is crafting a lot at the moment. So, like, just be nice to it. It doesn't want anything. Didn't do anything to you. Like, come on, man. Look at cobblestone iron going down. The redstone's going down as well. Okay. So let's organize our inventory so we have room for 1,000 pistons. Because I do want to manual submit this. Because that's going to be fun. I love manual submit. If we can sort our inventory. There we go. Got it. I had to spam a little bit, but that's okay. And just so you know, this guy, I still got it on wood, but I stopped it because it was kind of scraping me over. So punch tree, get blisters. That one, we're at 15% in. I just didn't want to do it anymore. So getting a lot of like, most of it is probably coming from these villagers. I will kill them. I'll probably end up killing most of them eventually, like these disco guys I don't need anymore, right? Kill them for XP. But I'd also like to just put them into my smelters and get emeralds from them. Over here, I also set up a beautiful little farm, because I was sifting through soul sand. That's why I came up with the system. That's why I decided, hey, I should make an automatic system to sift through soul sand, because I was sifting through it thinking, I need more nether quartz sand. I figured, why don't I do this? Now, blackberry bushes are actually quite cool. One of the things I got. Crap. That was fail. Yeah, so they cause regeneration, which is pretty cool. So blackberries will cause regeneration. I just want to double check, make sure that my thing isn't. Look at all the bone meal. Lots of bone meal. That's good. It's good stuff. So yeah, also on the other side we've been getting, I was sifting through some dirt as well, and we got lots of mana beans. So, for those of you who don't know, mana beans are from Farmcraft, and what they're able to do is they're able to make aspects. So, you plant them, and you harvest them, and they drop multiple mana beans. So you don't know what aspect it is. Like, oh, maybe I do. It's ignis. For some reason I know. You're not supposed to know what aspect it is until you research that aspect, I think. But for some reason I know what aspect it is, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I wanted to farm these guys, because every time you plant it and break it, it'll give you a different one. So as you can see here, we got unknown aspect and unknown aspect. Probably ignis is one of the starting ones, probably, I'm guessing. So we can just keep harvesting these. Oh, this one just gave me one. Unknown aspect. And occasionally that will happen, but you just replant them. And now that we've got them all full, now we can start harvesting, replanting one, and saving the rest of them for later, which is pretty cool. One of my big lag issues here, I think, is my tree farm, and the fact that it's dropping items, but not actually picking them all up, which is pretty dumb, but oh well. Our 999 pistons should be done by now. That's one of the 4 hoarding quests that I thought was going to be quite simple to make. It's quite simple to do, so another one will be the food ones, but those ones we do have to do some cool stuff with as well. Some more auto crafting and some animal farms. We have so much to do. There's our 1,000 pistons. Now I know I could pull them out manually, or I know I could pull them out with like an export bus, but I'd rather just pull them out like this and do manual because it's only 1,000 pistons, which you'll probably say, only 1,000 pistons, what? It's crazy amount of pistons. It is crazy amount of pistons, but still. 100%, I'm going to pick the second claim. And claim award, we get 2 beautiful yummy hearts, bing bing, and we should now get an epic award peg, which will give us bum. Wow. Ooh, infused stone, that's a really nice award. A zombga. I don't know what that means. Look at that. That's a really nice reward. I'm going to put it in my reward chest over here. Because that's a nice reward. And the reason for that reward being so nice, and this one's pretty cool. The reason for that reward being so cool is the fact that when we get into Thaumcraft, we're going to need a lot of crystals. That will help us get those crystals. Pretty nice. If we get fortune pick, we can do that. I believe our pickaxe of the core might be fortune. Can't remember though. Are you going to let me spin my wheel? There we go. Just have to hit the keyboard number 9. Okay. Now, what other quest do you think we can complete? Well, I know we can complete that one later. That one I'll save for the off-camera stuff to craft up. Go with the flow, we might be able to do something from that. Possibly. Seed oil, slime. No. I want to do that one and the milk one as well. And the redstone we can probably do. Food energy. 50 buckets worth of destabilized redstone. That we can do. Gonna have to pump it in though. There's no reason why I'm not doing it. We can do that. I'll set it up off-camera or something like that. Because I know how easy that's going to be. Bragging rights, those I know about. Those are values. Alright, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. That'll be it for today. Yeah, let's, now to end the episode off, I want to see how many diamonds we have. Because we started with 18, now we're at 25. Nice! So I'm going to go back and prepare my 16 million storage to do, to craft again. Because now that we have more diamonds, we can set it up to craft again. So now that that's crafting, it's going to take a long time. I also want to double check, whoa, excuse me. I also, look at that, 208 ender pearls, pretty nice. I also would like to check on, I want to see if we've got anything in here. Any mob drops in here, like trophies or something that we have to get rid of. Ooh, we're starting to get stuff from our stuff. We got some more blight berry bushes from our soul, sifting through soul sand. Look at that, we got some dustberry bushes and some shrooms, glow shrooms and stuff. That's pretty nice to have. We got seeds and stuff, but no big mob drops that are taking up space. We can just double check before we go. This guy's at 1,191 pieces of armor that have been used in that. That's pretty cool. We can easily just put cobblestone in there or flint for all that we care. But, or clay, wood, turn into wood planks, put them in. That would probably fill it up completely. But, again, we still need somewhere for our stuff to go, so I just want to leave that open for my thing to go. Stuff to go into. And this guy's crafting. And when it says nothing over here, or when it's got, yeah, nothing in here, I like it. The only thing that ever comes in here is diamonds. That's it, really. Because now that we're auto-farming nether quartz, everything is completely automatic. So I could, if I AFK'd for 24 hours, which I can't, because my food bar will go down and I'll die. But if I did, then it would finish. Most likely, 24 hours. So we did one more of those, off camera, so one more of those got crafted up. And, like, obviously, the slowest part is just the smelting of the things, which is what's time consuming. But you saw how fast those 1,000 pistons got crafted together. So it's the slowest part is that, exactly. So, once we get one more of these, we need 3 more of these, 2 more of these, 3 more of these, and 1 more of these. 1 more of these to grab 1 of these. Then get 3 more, blah, 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 blah. Once we get 3 of these, we'll be able to craft that. Once we get that, we'll be able to craft 1 of these, which will bring us down. Which will bring us down to 0. Which will bring us down to 1 of those. That will bring us down to 2 more left of those. And let's go through this whole process again to get down to 1 more of those, and a whole process again to get down to 0. That way we can craft that. So, very time consuming, very diamond consuming, but it's definitely worth it. Once you look into it, you know, it's definitely going to be worth it. This 64K storage, though, it's doing really well. In fact, I'm surprised how well it's doing. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, I would like to get into a sufficient power system, which will consist of us setting up a automated farm, which is going to be really cool. An automated coal farm that, so we're going to start with an automated coal farm, which will turn into a pulverize the coal into sulfur, then sulfur will be used to craft yellow ingots, which will be used to fuel my big reactor. Yes, I'm doing a big reactor. Big surprise. Everybody's doing a big reactor because when you look at it, I'm going to get about 4,000 RF per tick being generated, and 4,000 RF per tick, that equals up to about, I think I calculated it was like 500 dynamos. And yeah, it's doable, but we really don't want to. So as you can see, yellow dust is just sulfur and tin. Sulfur can be gotten by nether ores, or we can pulverize coal and get a 10% chance of sulfur. So that's what we're going to do. And we can use the pulverized coal, and we can use it for pyrolysis gas, which we're going to need it for. We can use it for gunpowder, which we don't need it for. But the biggest part is that we can use it. I thought we could. Yes, we can. Just watch. Just wait and watch. Fish products, bee products, centrifuge. Okay. Now we want to look at this. Right click. Uses. There's use for it, there's use for it, there's use for it, there's use for it. What the heck? I thought you could, like, pulverize it or something. Apparently you can't anymore. That sucks. Now we're just gonna have a bunch of pulverized coal laying around. Oh, that's what we can do. We can throw the pulverized coal in here. Yeah, that's the singularity. We need 256,000 items. We only have 1,000, so 256 more. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if you like the series, and if you don't, let me know in the comments why you don't like the series, and hopefully I can change that, and hopefully you will begin to enjoy the series soon enough. Yeah, thanks for watching.